Okay, some explanations are given for each asset. I start from safety because I quoted here a negative story, a recent happening. Safety. The young person should feel safe at home, safe at school, in their neighborhood, in their community. So maybe it is the responsibility of the adults. They should ensure that they are comfortable, they are safe. Maybe in the family environment, in a domestic environment, it is the responsibility of the parents or other adults in the family. When it comes to the school context, it is the responsibility of the teachers, maybe the other members in the school. Maybe school includes other non-teaching staff, the other people, or from the home to school. Again, on the way they travel, they travel by some transportation method, maybe school bus or any other. So there also they should feel like safe. They should not be teased, harassed, intimidated. If they feel they are safe, then it is good. They will develop like a healthy young person. They become a healthy adult. They are the asset for the nation. So safety is one particular issue. So like that, we see few aspects. So coming under support category, it is the first category, external asset. Support from the adult, support from the parents, from the community, or the society we live in. So that is what all these external assets give emphasis. Like if a young person, a child, because child or young person, they are not matured enough. They are tender. They are soft people. For them, definitely, yeah, mentorship is needed. Yeah, supervision is needed. So teacher plays vital role. Parents and other adults plays vital role. So support from the adult, senior people, that is the first category, so that we can develop a healthy young people. So here one particular aspect related to school climate, caring school climate. Even we discussed, I said like school safety, how a school should be safe place for a kid. The kid should feel it is a safe place. Yes, then all other developments will happen. Their performance, their learning, their extracurricular activities, co-curricular activities, their personality, the entire personality will develop in a best way. So caring school climate, we talk about climate, organizational climate, school climate. Yes, I hope you are familiar those aspects. Yes, a school should provide a caring climate, encouraging climate, a good environment for learning. As I said, teaching and learning take place in a school context, educational context. If we want to make it effective teaching and effective learning, we should really do something as a professional, as a person responsible for that. So we should provide a caring environment, encouraging environment, nourishing environment to the students. Means it is psycho-social, physical environment, the entire environment. Then the student feel comfortable, like the youth, the young person feel comfortable. Those positive things are nurtured within themselves, so they develop definitely as a healthy uh, adolescence and adult. So parent involvement in school, this is one particular thing you can note. Maybe country like us, not many people are well educated. Particularly, I'm telling the parents. Some of them are illiterate, also not very much educated. But sometimes, their involvement with the student may be lesser. But it is the responsibility of the teacher. We should really make. It is a not one person can do this work. The teacher, the parent, as well as the student. Those triangular relationship you aware very well. The role of parent, how they actively involve for the school success, that is ideal. So that is the one of the asset mentioned by Search Institute. parental involvement in schooling. Yes, if at all, no, they are not involved, it should be made. They should actively involve in helping young person to succeed in the school. Means it can be extended to the general educational context, not the word school, educational context. Okay, all the support dimension, family support, positive family communication within family. There should be a positive communication, encouraging communication, supportive communication, helping each other. Yes, we do, but sometimes people have a kind of maladjusted uh, uh, relationship, but definitely it discourage empowerment. The youth should feel they are respected, they are given importance, they are valued in their society. People, so that is what modern approach. Those days we say like even you might have read like this: adolescence is the almost like treated like negative span. Adolescence is the period of storm and stress. Adolescence have all the negative aspect. But nowadays we don't deal like that. Adolescence, we don't say, we don't label it as a negative span. Every span has plus and minus. But nowadays, that is what the positive psychology approach, strength-based approach. We say it is a potential, highly potential span. Adolescence, that is youth, almost youth, highly potential span. They have a lot of strength. They are young. They are energetic. That's what, as Vivekananda said, if those people are constructive and productive, helps for the nation, support for the nation, then we will our nation will become number one in the world. We have a lot of human potential. Our population sometimes it is a drawback, we say, high population, but at the same time it is the strength. It is the manpower. We have huge manpower. Maybe we surpass some other nation. We will become number one. That is what the prediction. In near future, India will become superpower because we have huge manpower. All this manpower are good way. They are nurtured by our culture, by our society, by our traditional aspects. So this is empowerment aspect. That's what I said, like a safety dimension here. Youth should do service to others. By the way, they feel they are responsible citizens, and they should take those responsibilities. They should serve to the community. So when you see this service to others, that opportunity should be given to the youth. Boundaries and expectation, another external asset category. School boundaries, particularly this part, when I take for this context, school provides clear rules and consequences. Maybe in developed context, it is there. Every school has their own policies. Yes, we have not individual policy, as a government made policies, school related policy. We strictly follow those policies. That should be communicated to all the stakeholders, the students, the parents. Everyone should be clearly communicated what is our school policy, what are do's, what are do nots, what is our the mode of action. All this should be clearly communicated. If it is not followed, what is the consequences? It should be clearly stated. Those boundaries, young people should understand, and it should be followed in a proper way. Then it is a good. It is an asset. Constructive use of time, creative activities, creativity, religious community. Yes, Swami Vivekananda is a religious leader, a spiritual leader, we say, more than that. Spiritual leader. Spirituality and religious activity, at least 1 hour, one or more hour in a week. They are telling it is an asset. The quality time spent at a home, it is an asset. Like engaging in youth program, particularly in the school context, it can be a sports, it can be a recreation activity. club activity, fun activity, some voluntary activities. If they take part, that is an asset. So having some creative activities, like knowing some skills, learning some, here it is mentioned like practicing music, practicing theater art, or any other thing. Knowing a language, knowing a particular skill, a martial art, something. All those creative activities engage the youth in a positive manner. That are all assets youth should have, engaging in creative activities. Okay, next few minutes, 1 or 2 minutes, I may wind up. Positive values, honesty, young person, not young person, everyone, we should be honest. We should be truthful always. Tell the truth even when it is not easy. We should follow the truthfulness. We should have this responsibility. Young person accept and take responsibility, like it is a kind of internal locus of control. You may be knowing locus of control concepts. If we have take the responsibility, that is a good, it is an asset. Resistance skills under social competencies, interpersonal competence. We should have empathy, not sympathy. It is empathy, sensitivity, friendship skills. Yes, sympathy also good, but empathy is something higher than that. Friendship skills, interpersonal skills. Nowadays we spend a lot of things regarding soft skills, people skills, communication skills. We say, because it is felt. Even Tansy has recommended all the students under graduation, post graduation level, they should undergo this kind of special program on soft skills, because people are good in hard skills. Their technological skills are good most of the context, but their soft skills are lacking. They are not well versed in how to get interacted with others, how to speak with others, how to convince in the professional context, how to make better relationship with others. Interpersonal competence, very core, very important skill. Social competency we need to have. The self-esteem, one very interesting concept, the self-concept. You might have studied, from humanistic perspective, humanistic psychology. We say that is the third force in psychology. Like first force is psychoanalysis, second force is behaviorism, third force, humanistic psychology. One of the well advanced approach of psychology is humanistic psychology, which talks about the self, like Maslow's triangle onwards. All these are very, very important for the development of self. One such a concept is self-esteem. Self-esteem is evaluative component of self. Self-evaluation, how I evaluate myself. I should have good self-evaluation. It is almost like, giving marks for myself. If you rate yourself, how you rate yourself? We give marks to others. Maybe not as a paper valuation, I'm telling. Maybe sometimes we give marks, you give marks to a film, out of 100, this film is 60%, 70%. Even you give marks to person sometimes. Okay, if we give marks to ourselves, that is self-esteem. I should give good marks for myself, first of all. I should love, first of all, myself. Before I expect others should love me, others should like me, I should have a kind of self-love. I should respect myself. I should like myself. I should like my body, physical body. I should like all other psychological constructs of myself. If I have all those things, then I am having good self-esteem. That is high self-esteem. High self-esteem. Self-esteem is such a tricky concept. Too much high self-esteem makes some issue. That is, some issues are there when we have too much high self-esteem. Okay, as a whole, this is the final thought. So we have seen that the 40 assets, maybe still you explore those 40 assets. Maybe some of you saw this as a first time, or some of you already explored those 40 assets. It has very good outcome. No, it is a multi-sector outcome this PYD asserts makes. When we practice this, when the young people learn this, understand this intentionally, if they follow this, their negativities are reduced, their crime rate will be reduced, sexual activities will be reduced. Instead, they make a better performance. They become a good strength for the nation. So, thank you all. But just I share the research finding. Means I have sent you a questionnaire, and many people have responded. I just share. We did some preliminary analysis. I just share. Maybe you are a scientific person. You can understand. There is a descriptive statistical analysis we did in the morning. It talk about group data, not individual data. You have filled a PYD questionnaire. That is 5C model questionnaire. So this is the mean score. I hope you are seeing. Now I have shared your Excel sheet. I hope you are seeing. Competence, character, connection, caring, confidence, contribution, PYD total score. It is the group mean score of the group. 46 in competence, character 33, connection 28, caring 24, confidence 28, contribution 21. The overall PYD score, it is a good score. Internationally, almost similar score people get. But yes, you are good in competence. High score, 46 is the mean score of competence, but in other it is relatively less. Yes, that's what maybe our we give more importance for those competence, but I feel like in other dimension also we should be higher. Maybe this is a preliminary analysis in that data. Still, we explore it scientifically. This is what I want to show the feedback. What is the PYD score in our context? Say, for example, in Tamil Nadu context. Now we have some real evidence. Competence is good, very good. It is actually a very good score, but contribution may be relatively less. So if we do, that's what I said. If we do intentional, that is what PYD concept, intentional planning of acquiring those assets, then definitely we can enhance our assets. Not all the 40 we should have. Maybe it is very difficult to have all the 40 assets, at least many of those assets. If we have, definitely we will flourish. Okay, so try to gain assets, try to teach assets to your students, because you are a pre-service teacher, you are going to handle students. Thank you. I stop here. I think I have crossed the time limit. Thank you one and all. Yes.
Yeah, thank you, sir. We'll continue with Sridev ma'am. Student Navina, are you there, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can do the procedure. Continue பண்ணா யார்மா இது கொடுக்காங்க?
யூத் பாலிசி பற்றியும் இளைஞர்களின் எதிர்காலம் அடித்தளம் அமைக்கும் விதம் பற்றியும் இன்றைய இளைஞர்கள்தான் நாட்டின் மூலதனம் பற்றியும் என்று நமக்கு சிறப்பான அறிவுரை வழங்கினார். சிறப்புரை வழங்கிய உற்சாகமூட்டிய சிறப்பு விருந்தினர் ஐயா அவர்களுக்கு எங்கள் நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். நன்றி ஐயா.
நன்றி மறப்பது நன்றன்று. நன்றியுரை வழங்க எமது கல்லூரியின் மாணவி செல்வி அனுஷ்யா அவர்களை அழைக்கிறோம்.
Good afternoon, everyone. It has been such an honor to be a part of this event. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Suresh Sundaram, for sharing his thoughts and inspiring us. I would like to thank our management and beloved principal, Dr. Suresh Prabhu, for giving us their support. Gratitude to Dr. T. Mahendran, Assistant Professor of Biological Science, and Madam Sri Devi, Assistant Professor of English, for organizing this wonderful event. And finally, I would like to thank the faculty and students for glorifying this event. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. Thank you all for joining this event.